Hey guys, me Dave. It's 8/4/2023, so I thought I'd do a little video tonight. It's Friday night. I'm having a drink, chilling out, doing laundry and stuff like that. I did go to Frank's call. We got this new perp on. Um, there's a new perp on these calls. She swears she's a TI and all this stuff. Oh my gosh, she's real and all this stuff. But um, she's a perp and she's dominating all the calls. I mean, she's talking all night long on all the calls, you guys. That's what these perps do. They hop on these calls, they dominate the call, make a name for themselves, and then they'll disappear. They'll be gone in a month, or 2 months. They'll be gone. This is what they do in these programs. They bring in new perps and I'm a TI and all this stuff, and they dominate all these calls every single night. On all these calls, they dominate the conversation and um to get reactions and stuff out of you. Now this girl, now I said this before on my videos. If you watched me over the years, um when I was in the psych ward for the second time, they told me they were going to chain me up to a truck and drag me down the street. Okay, now I told you that. But then they said, well, we'll have to roll up his pants because they're kind of long, you know. Haha type of thing. Like we're not really going to do that to you, but and stuff. So this girl right now on this call, she said, "Oh yeah, they threatened to chain me up to a truck and drag me down the street." Same parts of my life because I'm a big TI, you guys. I'm a big TI. So that's what they'll do on these calls. They will have TIs on the call, or fake TIs on the call. If you're cooking chicken soup for the dogs, they will have a perp on there saying, "Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna cook chicken soup for the dog, or I'm gonna cook chicken soup with noodles and chicken and vegetables and stuff in there." And this is what they'll do on these calls, you guys. These are control groups. I agree with Brian too. They are control groups. They get reactions out of you. They get responses out of you. They validate the technology on these calls. It is a uh, big perp call. All these calls are run by perps. They're all perps, you guys. They're all perps on these calls. They would never allow a real TI to run a call. If you were a real TI to run a call, they would try to take over that call. If a real TI hops on the calls, there's a couple real TIs that hop on the call, but then they're immediately shut down. They will get uh, interrupted, and they will shut them down immediately. If Brian Two hops on those calls, he gets attacked. You will have five perps on him attacking. Excuse me, attacking him. If Brian Two hops on these calls, they will have a lot of perps. If you want to know who's a perp and who's not, have him hop on a call. They will immediately take him down and try to take him down with stupid questions and all this stuff. Um, so these uh, these uh, these calls are all run. They're all perps, you guys. All the moderators are perps. They're all perps. It's just a given. They are. I mean, it's run by perps. These TI events are put on by perps. All these TI events are put on by perps. There's perps there perping you. I've heard many stories of real TIs going to these events and getting perped by a lot of these people, and stuff. And um, they're not going to allow you. They're not going to allow you to be friends with a real TI. They're not going to allow that. I know an older lady I'm friends with on Facebook. She is a real TI. I'm a real TI. So we were gonna get together, and she wanted to come up here and stay in a hotel and all this stuff. She's only a couple hours away from me, and she wanted to come up and stay in a hotel, and they were putting sexual suggestions in my mind and her mind. They were putting sexual things in our both of our minds, and all this stuff. And she's like 70 years old, you guys. I mean, she's like 70 years old. And they were manipulating us both. We never ever got together. I'm kind of afraid of that because they would be hitting both of us. If we went to a movie, they'd be hitting me, hitting her. If we went hiking on a trail, they'd be hitting both of us. And all stuff. And that's what they would do if real TIs got together. Now I know James on Tuesdays and Thursdays says, "Oh yeah, meet some TI friends and all this stuff." If you're a real TI, you guys, if you're a real TI, they're gonna set you up with a perp. They're gonna set you up with a perp. Um, Over the years on Facebook, I've met a lot of TIs, and they were all fake, except one, that older lady, except one, that older lady. So they will set you up with perps, being perped. Carla Grady has 5,000 friends, and she thinks she's fooling everyone, and she's homeless, and she's this, and she's that, and move from job, job, and all this stuff, and called the hooker and all this stuff. She is Carla Grady is a perp, you guys. Carla Grady is a huge perp. They're paying her to do all this stuff. Now all of a sudden she has a job, an apartment, and two dogs and everything else, and she's doing fine in life and not targeted. So they will set you up with perps. If you're a real TI, they're not gonna let you have any friends. They're not going to let you have any friends. They're not going to let your childhood friends be friends with you. They'll be blocking you on Facebook and all this stuff. Two of my friends blocked me on Facebook. They were part of this program. One was a security guard at the hospital where I was at. He wouldn't be my friend. I grew up with the kid. And another friend of mine. We knew each other since we were 6 years old. They got him involved in this program, and he blocked me on Facebook. He wouldn't be my friend, and stuff. So they're not going to let you have any friends. If they do let you have friends, if they have a friend stop by that you haven't seen in 20 years, they haven't stopped by. Oh yeah, we'll go do something. We'll get together and do something fun or whatever. They will do something to sabotage that. They don't want you having any friends. They're sure in hell they're not going to let you have a girlfriend. If they do let you have a girlfriend, she's a perp. She is a perp. And stuff. So they will let you have a girlfriend if she's a perp and perping you and all that stuff. But this is the name of the game. If you're a real TI, you guys, they're not gonna let you have any friends and all this stuff. And these calls are run by perps. These calls are run by perps. Now we got this girl coming on the last couple weeks. She's been running all the calls. She dominates all the calls, and she swears she's a TI. Well, she just 5 minutes ago, she just said part of my life. If you watch my videos, they said that they were gonna tie me up to the back of a pickup and drag me down the street. She said that on the call. She is a perp. She's a perp. These people are perps, and you can tell they're perps. They're full of shit. They're full of bullshit. They don't have jobs. They don't have a life. They don't have nothing, and they're perps. And be careful be careful of these calls, you guys. I'm aware of what's going on. I go to them because I'm bored and I listen to people talk a little bit, but mostly I mute the call and I watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I don't listen a whole lot, but I understand what they're doing, trying to get reactions out of me, validating their technology and all this stuff. And that's why there's so much commotion on these calls, and the moderators disappear. You know, they're all perps, you guys. They're all perps on these calls. All the moderators are perps. They're not real TIs, you guys. They're not real TIs. They're getting paid to do these calls. They're getting paid to do these calls. And these perps are sitting on here all night long and dominating the call. And that's what they do. So anyway, that's my video for tonight, you guys. I'm chilling out, watching YouTube videos and stuff, and listening to the call. They're all perps, but they say parts of your life. They say parts of your life, and they're fake. And that's the way it works. So be careful of these calls, you guys. If you go to these calls. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I'll talk to you guys later.